This is Ian O'Byrne. We're continuing to take a look at the LRA Forums. This is the fourth video in a series of videos. In this video, what we're going to do is take a look at how we can read, respond, and react to threads that are in the discussions. So once again, I'm already logged in. I have my profile. I have the index of topics. Let's say that I'm reading through, and once again, this time I'll go to the General Discussions tab. And if we look through this, I can take a look at text complexity. I'm going to stop off and take a look at this teaching by video conference and or webinar from Peggy. So if I go in here, I can see that she left a post. She says, I wish there were more posts about teaching online. Does anybody teach online by video conference and or webinar? So what I can do is I can think about different ways that I want to respond to Peggy's piece. What I want to do though is I want to share some of the materials that I presented while we were at LRA. So once again, I'll go into my videos. I'll take a look at the video conferencing session that we presented in our study group. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this code and then I'm going to reply. I'm going to say, hi Peggy. Thanks for starting up such a great thread. We presented on video conferencing while at LRA in San Diego, and it was a hit. Well, at least my words, it was a hit. Here is the screencast of the presentation. We used Google Hangouts. And then as I showed you earlier, I can embed the video right in here. I'll go to the provider, go down to YouTube, have the ID and add it in, insert the video, and then I can even say, what tools do you use? And I can also say, in what ways do you use conferencing, video conferencing with your students? And then I can look down. If I wanted to, I could have an attachment. It also asks if I want to subscribe. I'm just going to leave that checked because if Peggy does come in and respond, which she usually does, I want to know and I want to be able to respond back and not be rude. And if I wanted to, I could add a smiley face or I can add any one of these elements. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add this somewhat excited face to my piece. And I have two woohoos down at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. Basically what it's doing is it's taking my post, it's uploading it to the forum right now. And there it is right in the middle. So I have our video embedded in there and I have dialogue, and now what I can do is I don't need to submit it a second time. I can go back in and see my topics and see the piece that I just responded to that Peggy started. So I can see what posts I've had so far. So this is a way for us to get in and see what other materials people have presented. What I'm also going to do while I'm here is I'm going to go in and I'm going to give Peggy some karma. And basically this is a way to give her a virtual pat on the back for her work. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus sign. And that's basically, it should have added one on, but I guess internet's being a little lazy today. So nevertheless, that's the way that we get in, that's the way we find posts in the threaded discussion and respond to them.